Welcome back everyone. At this stage, let's learn how to delete data. This is actually going to be a pretty easy task. In the last tutorial, we looked at retrieving the details data of a specific client from a list of clients. So now we will place a delete button next to the go back button to delete this client's data. So let's get started. We have already learned that implementing a new feature usually involves 3 steps: adding a URL, creating a function in the views file, and finally creating an HTML page. But we don't need any additional HTML files for this delete feature. So for the convenience of work here, I have copied the URL line above and pasted it below. Now change the text as we need. In this case, I changed the text client to client_delete. And I'm changing the rest of the text in the same way. Here you have to pass the client's ID just like in the above URL. Now let's declare a function called client_delete in the views.py file. As usual, pass the request and primary key as in the previous function. Now the first thing we need to do is check user authentication. We will only allow authenticated users to delete. So let's copy this if statement and paste it here. Now let's define a variable and name it delete record, where we will retrieve the ID of a specific client. And we will assign that client ID to this delete record variable. So type client.objects.get, then inside the parentheses write ID equals pk. You shouldn't have any problem understanding this because I explained it in the previous tutorial. To delete the retrieved client, the delete method needs to be called. So type delete_record. Then call the delete method. So if the delete is successful, now we should give a message. So let's write a message. So, put the request parameters inside the parentheses and write a message. I am writing the message you have successfully deleted. In fact, the functions for retrieving, updating, and deleting specific data are almost identical, with just a few basic differences. Now, if the data is successfully deleted, I will redirect the user to the home page.